Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back again. Back again. Back again. What up? What up, man? This is another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy Joe Prophet. And listen, got a special one today, man. We're talking robberies today, man. You know, I got my boy out of Cleveland, Ohio, residing in California now. I don't really know what part, so I ain't gonna just say where he at. He'll tell you if you want to tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring my guy to the stage right now. You know, my boy Terrell Gausha. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking round of applause. Man, Terrell, my dog. Man, listen.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? You know, welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have you, bro. You know, especially under the circumstances, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's kind of crazy with me, you know what I mean? Because ever since me and you chopped it up in Corpus Christi a while back, I kind of started following you a little closely and all that. But crazy enough, the last two fights, you know, I witnessed something crazy. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. I don't know how you, but you know, before we let's go backwards, then we're gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
before we get there, you know, Terrell, for those that don't know you, you know what I mean, kind of tell us a little bit about you, you know what I mean, where you're from, you know, how you got into this boxing game, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh how it started for you, man. You know, let's talk about this for me, bro.
yeah. I'm from Cleveland. I'm from the land. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay.
I got into boxing when I was like 10. Growing
Okay.
up, we get into a lot of fights. You know, I was a bad little dude. So my people told me, man, you might as well. You like to fight, you might as well start boxing. You know what I mean? So I was doing football, basketball, but I never knew where boxing gym was at. Got into that, and then I just stuck with boxing.
Man, okay. So you said the land. That mean you Cleveland everything. You know what I mean. You riding with the Browns.
I
You know.
got to. It's on.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. 'Cause
even
you know
though
some niggas move out to Cali and they forget where they come from. You know what I'm saying?
there's some people, but man, if you really, really from the land, you
Yeah.
can't, man.
And tell me, like, how is that, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where you come from and being where you at, like the
Mm.
little homies out there in Cleveland. You know what I mean? Do you feel like a responsibility, a kind of, you know? Cause you know you kind of anomaly. You know what I mean? Ain't too many fighters come out of Cleveland that I know of. Maybe you can educate me while we here today. But you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Just being, you know, who you are, coming from where you come from. Do you feel like you have like a responsibility to the youngins back in the neighborhood to, you know what I mean? As far as being an example, showing like, hey, you know what I mean? You ain't got to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? If you really stick to something, put your mind to it. Hey, look, you know what I mean? See where you look where it got me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
most definitely. That's like part of the motivation because on the boxing side, it ain't a lot, but it's a lot of people that's doing their thing from Cleveland. But I
Okay.
feel, I feel like that's one of our responsibilities, especially because there's so much you can get into. It's easy to get into trouble. So like, man, so many people I know had talent that didn't finish for whatever reason. Maybe they went to prison, maybe they got caught up in the streets, drugs, whatever. But I feel like because I'm one of the oldest active fighters in Cleveland, so
Right.
like
OG.
yeah, like I'm OG. They they respect me and they can relate to me.
Mm. Now being an OG, is it I know you say a lot of them will come to you, but is it like a young fighter that you know kind of take under your wing, like just a little homie and you try to show him the ropes, give him game? Do you
Mm.
have that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got quite a few, but I would say Tiger Johnson is one of my young boys. He a grown man, but he's still younger than me, and he doing this thing right now. And he kind of come up under me in my camp. I remember when he was like 12 years old, stuff like that. So to see him doing what he's doing now, I respect it.
Man, you got to, man. Like, is he out of Cleveland too, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. We
oh,
come from actually the same gym, same trainer.
mm. And
Yeah.
Abdullah out that way too. Man, y'all do that little crap up, y'all. Hey, man.
Abdullah doing his thing. Yeah, it's like it's a few more. I don't want to be disrespectful by not naming them, but it's
Okay.
a lot. You know what I mean? And some up and coming talent. It's some amateurs that's doing their thing, going with Turf Pro. My little cousin, Marcellus Smith, he just won the nationals. He ranked number 1. He like 21. He gonna be professional soon. You got Young King. He's an amateur. He gonna be professional soon. Then you got Montana Love. Uh you got Sal. You got a lot of people, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I said. I was looking for the education because, like I said, you have to educate me on. So I know the ones that I know. Like I said, I know you. I know Abdullah. I know Tiger. You
You
know
got
what I mean?
Matisse that's doing his thing. He about to fight Raymond Ford soon. I think April 12th.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, okay.
Got Morel McCain on the women's side. She just went to the Olympics. You got what's my guy name who just he 20-0, Charles Conwell.
Oh, hey, yo, I fuck with Charles Conwell. I ain't gonna lie, yo. That's a dangerous dude right there, man. I'm not. Hey, now, hey, man, hold on, wait, because I felt like I did know he was from Cleveland, but man, tell me what you kind of think of Charles Conwell. You know what I mean? Yeah,
But I
he's a, yeah, yeah.
said,
What you think about? Because he making some noise over there, 54. Like he's a quiet killer over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he a quiet assassin. He probably a little bit more quiet than me, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you's a quiet nigga, bro. Real talk.
he
No, niggas
dangerous.
didn't even know how you sounded, bro. It's crazy to listen to you talk right now. Like, God, you know what I mean? Like, you so quiet, niggas don't even know you got a voice. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but he dangerous, man. He just he doing his thing, and I think if he keep continuing what he doing, he could be a world champion soon.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I like Conwell. I don't really know what Golden Boy is doing with him over there. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a couple guys at 154 pounds that I really want to. They don't really want to see that guy. You know, what I mean? He's a dog.
yeah.
But you just made me think of something. Like, is that like the Cleveland way or something? Like, cause like I say, you, Tiger, Abdullah, y'all don't talk no shit. Y'all don't really just do anything. Y'all just, being there whooping ass. Like, it's
To handle business, man. Like
yeah.
business. So I think this kind of like a Cleveland way to be honest. But everybody different. You got some people that talk a little bit,
Yeah.
but I just stay true to myself. That's who I am. I don't get me wrong. If somebody talking too crazy, I'm gonna talk back. But I just ain't a talker like that.
Has it been, in the career, has it been an opponent that you like, nah, hold up, man, this nigga tripping, bro. I gotta say something. Fuck out that.
Yeah, man. I'm a man, but at the end of the day, it's like I try to stay professional. But there have been a few times where I had to check some shit because they, getting out of line, calling me out my name with all that social media stuff. I ain't
Right.
really. I'm like way like old school. We ain't come from
80s
that.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't do all that typing. If we had a problem, we just
Pull up.
yeah.
Pull up game
So
strong.
different. Yeah, so they be tweeting you and all that, calling you out your name. But we get in that ring, it's a different story.
And how was that adjustment? You know what I'm saying? Being an OG in the game, like, you go from where if it's a problem, pull up to where it's a problem and you tweeting and you talking crazy, but then when I see you, it might be a dap up, you might have security, or what I
Yeah,
mean, like,
because
you know,
it's like really pointless because like I don't mind people talking, but when they
right,
start trying to act street and talk gangster, like that's where we draw a line because we got out that game to do because we professionals. So
right,
we ain't gotta act like that. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no point. And then when we see each other, we're gonna be at a venue, it's gonna be 1,000 people, it's gonna be your team, my team. It ain't gonna be able to go down. So it's
right.
just fun. They just faking, they pump faking. But I let them do their thing. I don't really get into it. I just handle business.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know it's a crazy adjustment because I gotta say, I'm an 80s baby myself. You know what I mean? So it's just like looking at some of this shit, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah,
Because we kind of try to stay away from the pictures and the talking too much and you know what I'm saying? If you doing a certain thing, you don't really want people to know, you know what I mean? You try to do it on you know what I mean? But
yeah, I feel,
it's a little different now, you know what I mean? They want to let everybody know what's going on. If you ain't got no videos or it ain't recorded, it didn't happen, you know what I'm
yeah. It get a little annoying, but at the same time, I don't really be tripping on none of that.
saying? All right. I ain't gonna lie, you don't seem to be somebody that really trip on anything. Like I damn near want to like, what is it? What is something that for sure? No, it don't matter. Like this right here, you gonna take me there. You know what I mean? What's something that pisses Terrell Gausha off? Because it don't, and we're gonna get into it, but it don't seem to be much that does. But if you could put your finger on one thing for sure, that just gonna piss me. What is that?
I couldn't really tell you. It's a lot of stuff. I haven't really got the best patience, but
Oh,
um,
could have fooled me. Right.
yeah, you know, we gotta play the part sometime. But at the same time, I'm a grown man and I got family, so I ain't
Yeah.
no. I mean, I'm smart, man. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm in here to handle the business. I ain't really
Sure.
here to play the games and crash out and do dumb shit.
You're right now, for real. Now, speaking of your patience that you talked about, now we gotta get into it a little bit, man. I'm gonna start with the first one I seen, and the first one I hit you up about, and that's the Carlos Adames fight.
Uh,
You know, I felt that you gave Adames a boxing lesson. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what to expect. They had you as a massive underdog in a fight. Um, like I said, I didn't really know what to expect. I watched the Laura joint. I watched Lubin. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, but I ain't really know what to expect. You know
yeah,
what I mean? But then the round started going. I'm like, hold up, shit, hey, he working this nigga down. I'm like, what the fuck going on? This about to be an upset. This is really
yeah.
about to be a crazy upset. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then the 12th round ends. We go to the judges. Bro, take me through your emotions when you hear them scorecards.
Um, I was like, I was disappointed. I thought it was a lot closer fight than that, but I kind of knew how they was gonna play it by him being a champion and stuff like that. Uh, that fight is a lot of stuff I could have did better, but at the end of the day, I felt like I did good. But that fight wasn't as worse as.
Oh yeah, no, we ain't finna get to the
Okay,
next. No,
yeah,
that's
but
great.
but
Yeah,
at
we're
the
gonna get to the
same time,
egregious one next. Yeah, yeah,
I know that I could beat Adamas. I don't make excuses. They gave him they gave him the decision. It was what it was. I wish I could run him back one day because I'm definitely I'm looking forward to that fight for sure. Like I really want to show people he ain't on my level, even though he's the
that's
champion.
what I'm saying. No, I remember, bro. I swear, I remember when you told me you was fighting because were you like you wasn't a replacement for him. You were just
It was just a late notice. Like
late. No, okay, yeah.
so, even to that, like I wouldn't even make an excuse because I'm a fighter. I signed a fight. It was like 5 weeks. I got ready. I was already in the gym, but I was like, man, they asked me. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll fight.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
look,
Ain't turning that shit down. No
yeah,
way.
hell yeah. So
Yeah.
I got ready and we fought. It was what it was. I felt like I did real good. It was times I could have been busier, but he wasn't really doing anything um, as well. You know what I'm saying? And he surprised me though because he didn't switch up southpaw. We was banking on that. I wanted him to switch so bad, but that was a good. That was
You was ready for that.
yeah. But it was a good fight. Like overall, I still feel like I could have won that. It could have went my way, but the judges saw something different. I just ain't. I ain't. You know.
Yeah.
I ain't want to
Uh,
do much whining. I just want to get back, get better, and keep working.
so right after that, you went right back in the gym. Next.
Yeah.
See, that's probably how you got over the shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You seen how I was ranting when I hit you. I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm so confused because I just watched the damn boxing lesson and you know what I'm saying, I just watched the nigga just get blatantly robbed. Like it's crazy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I really, I was definitely at a loss of work. And it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you know, I've been knowing you for hella years. And nah, I just met you in Corpus. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, this dude cool as hell. I'm shit. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Watching this shit, I'm like, hold up. Now, this was a damn boxing lesson. No, this was literally a lesson. And I'm looking at the judges like, I ain't gonna lie.
And
That shit really
feeling,
fucked me up. It fucked me up.
I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable at 62. I ain't gonna lie, because that was like my
And that was
second.
your first fight at 60. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You've been campaigning at 54, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. So
I'm,
like what is it now? Is it you staying at 60? We
oh yeah.
campaigning there? Okay, we
Yeah,
ain't going back down.
I'm never going back to 54. I'm at 60. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. So now fast forward after that Adames shit, you know what I mean? And now we here to the Elijah Garcia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one, you know, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't really know too much about Garcia. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like, shit. I know one thing. I said I know Gausha coming off this robbery, so he definitely trying to whoop some ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's trying to beat some ass for sure. This is, you know what I mean? This is just me talking. So then you know, me and my guys, you know, the boxing council, we watching the fight, and I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think we gave Garcia a round. I didn't hear anybody give him one round. Talk about 2 or 3, not even one.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what they was looking at, but I knew that I beat him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Did
know.
you was there any rounds that you felt like you gave up, or I could have went a little harder in this round, or I see how they could have gave him this round?
Yeah, after I watched the fight and just being on the generous side,
Yeah.
I gave him 2 rounds, and then
Wow,
just
that's very generous.
yeah, just being extra. I was like, maybe they could have scored this round because he was busy. He wasn't really landing them, but I forget what round it was. But I'll say 7-3 tops, right?
Yeah.
Knockdown, clear win. But I mean, they seen something different. I don't know. I ain't the one that type of fighter be like, oh man, they robbed me. I ain't throwing no pity parties.
Right.
They just mess. They know everybody seen what happened. Like everybody seen what happened. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
It was just hard not to. I mean, because it wasn't like it was a close fight. Like that
yeah,
shit was one-sided. It was literally one-sided, you know. Another lesson, but this was more than lessons. This was a beating. Like I mean, I feel like you beat his ass. You dropped him. Motherfucker did the damn near backflip in the ring type
I
shit. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. It
took
was
my
crazy.
boys to school and they set you in the principal's office, man.
Big time. Yeah, you going in school suspension, bro. Real shit. Like they wasn't having the shit.
But at the end of the day, though, it's levels, man, and I just showed I was levels above him. He a young kid. I mean, not a kid. He a grown man. He a young dude in the
Yeah.
game, but he just ain't on my level.
Mm.
Yeah.
I could, you know, but now with those two things happening in your last two fights, kind of put me at where your mindset is right now moving forward. Like where does Terrell Gausha go next? You know what I'm saying? After, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking like I'm you now. You know what I mean? I could be the WBC champion right now, middleweight champion. Defended it once, you know what I mean, and look good defending it. But now I'm sitting back like,
Yeah.
what's going on, bro?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I got good people on my team. I got a great team. They gonna make some big fights happen. I show the world what's up. So regardless of what the judges said and what the record looked like, whatever, I'm still in. I'm still here. So hopefully they get them. It just made me more hungry. I just came back from the gym today, so
Mm.
pull over. I'm just coming back from the gym, just working, waiting on them to let me know what's up because they really messed up by doing that because it's like okay, I literally whooped dude the whole fight. So what y'all
So,
want to see? I gotta put these guys down. You
oh
know?
yeah, bro, like
Yeah,
flatline them, like, cause if
yeah,
it ain't no flatline, it's just like I'm like, yo, this nigga Goucher can't get a decision to save it. Like, she's crazy, bro.
yeah.
I'm
So
like, what the fuck? No, I ain't
what
gonna
they
lie,
got going on?
bro. I started saying shit like that. I went to a whole nother place with it, bro. I'm like, bro, ain't this nigga Al Haymon from Cleveland? Like, what the fuck is going on? This is a homeboy, dog. Like, what? How can this type of shit be going on? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you,
bro,
but I ain't going. Al, my guy, we don't want to touch on the Al too much. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just
yeah, I took it to another place,
I
man.
gotta just keep working, man, and really just cook them worse though, bro. Like, get these guys out of there. We already outclassing them, but now we gotta just shut them all the way down. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I ain't even tripping. This this ain't nothing to me, bro. It's like I'm 37, but I feel great. Like I fought a dude like 16 years younger than me and boxed circles around him. So
yeah.
age stuff, we ain't gotta keep talking about that.
It's just
I'm
mental. Yeah,
man, yeah, I'm focused, and I feel like I'm in my prime right now. So I'm gonna just keep working, and everything gonna work out. But trust me when I tell you, I ain't going nowhere, and they in trouble, man. At 160, I ain't gonna do too much talking. They gonna just see once I get in there. They gonna see like levels. They gonna see me getting better each time. That's it.
hey man, hey, listen, I'm ready for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to the next. Your next bout. You know, it is tough because you know what I mean. It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying. You seeing somebody that you know put in the work. You could just tell. I ain't got to see you a day in the gym. You just
Yeah,
look like a nigga that works hard. You know what I'm saying.
yeah,
So you know what I mean. So when I see that. And then I see, how these outcomes play out. It's just, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just somebody that roots for the underdog too. You know what I'm saying? I love underdog stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, it might be one of my favorite cartoon characters, man. Shout out to Underdog. But it's
yeah,
just, yeah, because when it's a whole bunch of people saying one thing or trying to sway, like, oh, I don't think this guy could do it, and then
yeah.
you show up and motherfuckers mouth wide and shocked. Oh, that has to be such a satisfying feeling. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. And it's something I dealt with. My whole. I dealt with that all the time, so it ain't nothing new to me. That's just like people we cut where I come from. That's just like that's the given.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. Oh man, um, I usually come to my guys in the council. Let me see if anybody's here. M, you there? Oh, let me see, man. See, boys want to get these questions in. If not, let me see. We just keep it rolling. Let's see if they jump. If they don't, it's all good.
yeah,
But yeah, man. Listen. So we waiting on the team to hit us back, see what's up next. In between time, but if we do get something next, like when you thinking like in the summertime, you know what I'm saying? In the summer, midsummer,
yeah. Maybe something like that. Maybe June,
June,
July.
June,
Yeah,
July. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
hopefully. Like this would be a good 3 fight year right here, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
All right. Lunatic, man. What's up, man? Welcome to the council. We got Terrell Gausha over here on the line, man. You got a question for him? Something you want to ask him?
Yeah, I would say that I
Can you hear?
yeah,
Okay. Go ahead, Lunatic.
so Terrell, in my opinion, you schooled Adamas, who was supposed to be a feared WBC world champion. I think you should be wearing that belt. I think that what happened with Garcia was that he's the next up and comer as far as his stable, and he's got a machine behind him. I understand the factor of being an older fighter and wanting to do things in boxing. Do you think that the knockout is the only way that you can prove yourself, or can you win a decision? Because I think you should have had both decisions by a landslide. Do you
Yeah.
think you can win a decision?
I definitely ain't think I can win the decision, but I just gotta win it. Well, that was decisively, but
Exactly.
yeah, that
I'm
was
like, nigga, what?
at the end of the day, I just gotta keep working, man. You just keep getting better. It ain't about if I can win it. I'm gonna win. Trust me, man. And they just made it worse for my next opponents. That's all it is. Cause I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm right here. They know that.
Man, look.
Well, we saw you had Garcia doing backflips in the first round.
Yeah.
Can we get to stop it? Like, I mean, we've seen the robbery and we've seen you drop Tim Tszyu. Like,
Yeah.
and we've seen what Makalaev did to Tim Tszyu versus what Tim Tszyu. I was ringside for Tim Tszyu versus Fundora. I thought Tim Tszyu beat the shit out of Fundora. Excuse my French to YouTube. I apologize, but
That's all good.
I thought Tim Tszyu had that fight in the bag, even with the cut. And when people mention the jab, when you hear the punches ringside, that jab was not landing. But when you heard that right hand come from Tim Tszyu, that shit was cracking.
Mm-hmm.
It's the demeanor of what we see on television versus ringside. I've experienced both. It's like, what would be the prime fight for you at 160? Even though you should be wearing that belt, it's like, where are you at in the rankings right now after this fight?
I don't know where they got me ranked at right now. Probably like, I know it's like 12 in the U.S. or whatever like that. But that's one thing. But I think with my team and the people I got behind me, I feel like I'm gonna get the good fights. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just stay ready because I know how this game go. You got to stay ready. And these guys, these guys ain't on my level. And I'm gonna show them when I get out there, when I get the opportunity. You know me, I fight anybody. I want to fight the top guys. I'm gonna fight the best. Everybody ain't the same. Hopefully, these guys man up, take the fight, and we can show. Because, like I said, we gotta just dominate more. Like I feel like I did a good fight, but I'm looking to get these guys out of there for real.
Yeah. Nah, I mean,
my last question, Terrell and Joe, is going to be on PEDs and supplementation, because you're an older gentleman and a true professional in my eyes. What is your position on performance enhancement? Does it include your pre-workout? Does it include anything you can buy from GNC, or is it strictly something coming from a individual or a supplement company as a Victor Conte, where we understand that it's acceptable according to the rules, but it's really performance enhancing? And then I will be done.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know about none of that, because I hear a lot about Victor Conte and all of this stuff. I don't know what kind of supplements he got or whatever, but long as if somebody being clean, they should be, they should just fight clean. It's pretty simple how to do that. You know what I mean? I think people get caught up with all this supplement stuff. Just keep it simple. Do what you gotta do. Put the work in. Live right. Don't beat your body up. And because they always talk about age, they only say that because most people that age don't take care of themselves. But you got all these foreigners, they could fight until they 49 and 50 years old, and don't nobody say nothing. You got Regan Dow, you got you got, you know what I mean? You got Lars, we got a belt. They don't talk about his age. They talk about them guys,
Yeah, Laura, 41, just beat the fuck out of Danny Garcia.
You know what I mean? Stop people.
Yeah, stop the first time. Yeah.
You got people that's I mean, it is what it is, but if you going in there putting on good performance and handling your business, it shouldn't be a problem.
Feel me? We got a question from my man Coach Sean. He says, was he on the Olympic team with Spence? If so, if so, did he work with him?
Oh yeah. I was on I was on the Olympic team with Spence. I knew Spence since like 2009. We was always number one around that time, so I've been on him. But yeah, I got some work with him before. They only let us work one time because we damn near killed each other in there, but it was some good work.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? A lot of people they used to. I mean, I don't know if you heard these stories too about Spence. Maybe later after the Olympics and stuff about how him and Jamel Charlo sessions used to be, and you know they wanted to use that or why he was going to whoop up on Bud before they fought and all that. But I mean, you been in there with him, and I do love Earl Spence. You know, what I mean, I fuck with Spence. He's a Texas boy. You know what I mean, but. Is his power? Is it like that? You know what I mean? Is it really like that?
He could hit for sure, but it ain't just that. He was like pre-accident, he was like relentless. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Even after the accident, you seen what he was able to do. But I think before that, and I don't like to say that because he's still in the game. He ain't retired. Hopefully, whatever he do, I wish
or is he? Do we know? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might got a better insight than me, but from what I'm saying, this nigga taking trips with baby, he done turned into a soccer dad, and I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Is he?
The way I don't know, I don't want to speak on it because I don't.
Okay, fair enough.
The way he used to dig to the body and put his punches together, he just was relentless. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe if he get back, you know, I wish him the best.
For sure. Yeah, come on now. You know, definitely want Spence back in there. That I mean, because for one, you know, especially as a fan of the sport, you know what I mean, it's fighting, it's boxing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, one thing that a fan or somebody want to see is, you know, if the fighter can shake adversity, if he can go through the adversity, you know what I mean? Like it's shit don't go just, you know, like you, like shit don't go your way. Hey, we still shaking back, we still pumping, we still going. Like that shit ain't stopping nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Yeah, so you know, just you know, having that and I ain't gonna lie, bro, because that's a little different, bro. That's a little different, man. You know what I mean? That type of mentality, you can't really coach that shit. You know what I mean? That shit got to be in you. Because there's a lot of these dudes that take an L and fold, or you know what I'm saying, we never see them again, or they never the same. You know what I'm saying? But then you got dudes like you to just keep putting their feet to the pavement. Nigga, just keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep it going no matter what's going on. Never too hot, never too cold. You know, shit like that. So, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you know, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? And I gotta salute you on that. Just to have that type. It's damn near like I play football, you know what I mean? So you definitely got a football mentality. Well, let me not say football. I mean, just because, you know, in football, it's just like, it's always on to the next play. You know what I mean? You could miss a block. You know what I mean?
About that. I mean, you gotta forget about, you gotta move on. So, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, that's a beautiful thing. All right, look, man, my boy Maniac McGee, I'm gonna bring him up. I know he got a couple questions for you. You know, he was with me when we watched the Elijah Garcia shit. I'm interested to see what he's gonna say. Let me bring him on up, man. Let me bring him on up. Cheers, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's the word? I just got done training the kids, man.
Oh yeah.
What's happening, Terrell? How you doing, player?
What up, bro? I'm good. Just chilling.
Doing all right. It's a pleasure to talk to you, man. I'm glad you blessing us with your presence.
Oh
On
yeah.
who's gonna catch these hands, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy. We did one back in the day. I said, yeah, we gonna lock in. Whenever you need me, we gonna get it.
That's
Say
what's
that.
up.
Oh man, I appreciate that, my boy.
Yeah.
What you got for him, Chad?
So, to be honest, Terrell, now for the life of me, man, honestly, I can't understand why. Time after time, you keep getting robbed. Right now, I know as a fighter how it feels and how demoralizing it is. Like people don't know the blood, sweat, and tears and the sacrifices we give in the background to get these fights, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, it seems like when you keep getting robbed, you don't have the same response as a lot of other people would, and not just once or twice. It's like
Yeah.
3-4 times, bro. And I'm trying to see what type of emotional intelligence that you. I don't know if you go outside and meditate or something, but how are you not upset that you keep getting robbed?
Man.
Now, is this something promotional wise to where you just stand PBC because it works out for you? Because I speculate it's the promotion. It's the promotion people that's doing you like this.
Nah. I don't believe that because it's me. I'm the person that's signed to him, but it's easy for people to be on the outside looking in because and think that. But I got a good relationship with my people. It ain't them. They ain't the ones who judging the fights, man. It's boxing deep, but I don't know why or how. But I'm just locked in on my goals. I don't care about none of that. Like the people see what they seen the fight, so regardless of what they said, like we're gonna get another fight soon.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So the people know I put the work in. I just can't really I can't really panic about none of that. Like that.
Okay, so you saying you have a good relationship, with your promotion company, which I wouldn't deny that at all, because it seems like, and you the type of fighter you are, and the cloth you cut from,
Yeah.
they know who you are, and they keep putting you in there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I think my question was basically based off you never thought about like trying to like see if you'll work on another network, give a different commission, a different look. Maybe maybe some people fight overseas a little bit more with this network, and maybe they
Yeah.
work.
No, I never thought about that because I like my relationship I got with my team. You know, obviously Al Heyman. I've been working with them from the beginning of my career, and
Yeah,
there's no reason for me to jump ship because everything that it promised, it always, you always keep his word, and
yeah.
it's good over here. So it's like I gotta keep working,
Hmm.
keep grinding. Everything gonna work out, but I got a good team, like I said, and it seems shaky sometimes. Like sometimes you don't get the decision. It's easy to be like, man, you know what, man, I'm about to, but nah, it ain't that. I'm a keep it going, and I'm gonna finish with who I started with.
Okay. Now, and I like the answer because that actually it gives me some clarity on on the outside. Because I'm like, man, I gotta hear it from this dude, bro. Like, like how does he feel about this? Now with that being said, you just damn near shut this dude out on the card, right?
Yeah.
Damn near flawlessly, and if people want to be nice, they might have gave him 1 or 2 rounds if they want to be nice. But I
Yeah.
ain't in the season of being nice when it comes to, what I'm saying, especially a guy get robbed. So if you look back at this fight, knowing that you did so good, what
Mhm.
still could you have fixed to get the job done, regardless if they robbed you or not? What could you have done differently?
Man, I'm like when I watch fights because I watched it a few times, like maybe like 3 times, since the fight. I'm always, no matter how good I do, I always see something I could have did better. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe just certain times where he wasn't hit me, but when he was trying to be busy, I could have countered or let my hands go or not. got in the high guard and let him get off a little bit, stuff like that, or got off the ropes. I went on the ropes a lot, but here and there I was on there, just outclass him a little bit more. That's it.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you look good in there. And I asked you that because I know, like, you know, we always very critical of ourselves in the ring. We want to know how we look, and you know, so yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it though.
All right, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog Stacks 2 Trill.
All right, Joe. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. He said you got robbed.
Mm-hmm.
He said boxing politics are trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all get okay. Lunatic said you shut him out. You know, what I mean, it's like it's a lot of outrage in these comments, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I feel you. You don't really got to express anything. It's so many people that will express that shit for you because, I mean, we are true fans of the sport. You know what I mean? I'm on the media side as well, but I am a fan of the sport. You know what I mean? So it's like,
oh, sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not like it don't affect me or anything like that because I'm like real serious about what I do. You know, I'm a true professional. I'm always there to win. You know, I'm giving everything when I'm in the ring, but it's like I can't let that deter me. I got cheated in the Olympics. I've got, you know, a lot of decisions didn't go my way. I ain't the first person that got robbed. I ain't gonna be the last. But
yeah.
We can't let that stop us, you know. And that's just me. People can learn from me. Like, don't let none stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because they say you lost, don't mean that. I know who won, man.
But nigga, ain't nobody saying you lost with them judges. That's literally it. Everybody with two eyes that watch the shit is just like, hey, yo, what the fuck are we? What is this? Like, what's going on right now?
At the end of the day,
it's crazy.
We just gotta keep going, and trust me, it get to you, but you gotta bring something else out of you. Like they just messed up. Now I gotta work on. I'll be putting these guys down our class and I'm whooping them every round. Now we gotta get them out of there. I don't want them to go to 12 rounds. You know what I mean? 10 rounds.
Yeah. No more judges, man.
That's what I said. You know what I mean? And if they do happen to get there, it'd be so bad where they ain't gonna even be able to rob you. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, hey, man, you know, I'm with you, dog. Like that. Like I said, it wasn't even, you know what I mean? It wasn't, you know how I feel about it personally, because like I said, I hit you about it both times right away. I'm like, oh shit, what? You know, but like I said, that goes back to your character, you know what I mean? To possess the type of character that you do possess, you know what I mean? That is motivation. Because a lot of niggas have quit for less. You know what I'm saying? Way less than what the fuck you going through. You know what I'm saying? So to watch you endure the bullshit, keep it moving, keep it pushing. Oh yeah, nigga, it's motivation for sure. 100%. You know,
hey, I don't want to get off the line too much, but I think my shit about to cut out, man. I gotta find the charger.
No, hey man, no, you good. Listen, we damn at that time limit anyway, man. Listen. This is another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy, Joe Prophet. You always know I'm with the council, dog. Hey, man, if y'all, y'all was with us today, man, we had a special one, man. My dog, Cleveland's finest, Terrell Gausha in the building. You know what I mean? We kind of talked about a little bit of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Just run the episode back, man. Check it. You know what I mean? But, hey, okay, before I get you up out of here, let me get this real quick. And if it cut off on us, it's cool. We need that anyway. All right. You Cleveland, you the land, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Who is your favorite Cleveland Browns player of all time?
My favorite Cleveland Brown player.
All time.
Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
He hit me with that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you want to hear the truth?
Go ahead, man. Come on, man.
Man.
Come on.
When I was young, I used to be a Bernie Kosar fan, bro.
Bernie Kosar. Wow.
All the time, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay. Now we're gonna go on that court, man. What about basketball? Favorite Cavalier of all? I mean, I know what's coming. But go ahead.
You know LeBron, bro. You already know.
All right. As soon as I said this shit, I was just like, I already know what he's gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
that's a big Kyrie. Yeah, man.
Okay, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I'm wait. I want to see if somebody gonna say, what's my man name that used to get into it with Kyrie? Damn, I can't think of his name right now. Hey, I'm gonna remember when I hit you in the message when I could think of. Oh, I just had his name in my head and I lost it. Damn, he could score like a motherfucker too. Don't even matter, man. Hey, listen, Terrell, bro, I appreciate your time, dog. You know what I mean? Taking the time to kick it with us. You know what I mean? Let us know what's on your mind, taking us through all that bullshit you've been going through, and, you know, still motivating people like you do, you know what I mean? Because you keep pushing and you keep persevering, you know what I mean? So I just want to salute you, bro, and I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for being on the panel and being on the show, nigga, and everything, bro. And I look forward to your next fight and you getting, you know, some goddamn revenge back, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you deserve that. You know what I mean? So we looking forward to Terrell Gausha back in the ring. And like I said, man, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for being on the motherfucking panel today, bro. Oh, shit must have died. It's all good, man. Listen, hey, y'all know what to do, man. Tap in, tune in, tell a friend. You feel me? It's another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy, Joe Prophet, and you already know.
We on some other shit. Comprende?
Come on, man. Yeah. Hey, tune in, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Before I get up out of here, I'll be in Nigeria like the next month. We'll get a lot of footage from over there. Talk to a couple fighters over there, you know, in Nigeria, you know what I mean, the motherland. I get to see what them boys over there about and, you know, how it's going. We got an event going on April 18th, you know, Balmore Productions. It's going down, man. So y'all tap in with y'all boys. Stay tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Peace. We out.